Welcome to AGORACOM, the small cap epicenter on AGORACOM TV, a daily fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press release out of the small cap space every morning at the open so you can hopefully profit from them. Maybe find your next great small cap investments. Wednesday, April the 11th. I've got 8 press releases for you, but not a surprise because we're also heading into earnings season. Alcoa started off on the right foot by exceeding expectations. Let's get straight to the small cap space. First up, our sponsor of AGORACOM TV and the front page of AGORACOM this month, Golden Hope Mines, trades on the venture exchange under the stock symbol GNH. The company has a pending 43-101 on their gold belt in Quebec, and recent results include 6,140 grams ton of gold over 1 meter. Now let's get to today's news. The company says they've drilled massive sulfides at Champagne that include 11.74 meters of 1.23 grams ton of gold and 8.16 meters of 1.15 grams ton of gold. These are drill results, like I said, from the Champagne deposit. The shallow drilling intersected massive sulfides, according to the company. They're focused on southeast from Quebec. Their Bellechasse Timmins gold deposit lies within the Bellechasse belt, an approximately 18-kilometer long mineralized area. They closed yesterday at 24 cents. Their 52-week trading range, 32.5 on the high, 10 cents on the low. 2012 has been a good year for Golden Hope and the shareholders, and let's look to see how the market accepts today's news. Next up, from my good friends over at Timmins Gold, TSX Big Board, TMM, and on the AMEX TGD, they reported record gold production of 21,530 ounces of gold and record gold recovery ratio of 69%. This is during Q1 of 2012, ended March 31st. They also produced 11,740 ounces of silver during the quarter. The company says the increased production was achieved despite approximately 4 days of downtime associated with some capacity improvement, which they say are projected to be reflected in Q2. Try saying that 5 times fast. In Q2 2012, when higher gold and silver production is expected. Given the company's track record for actually delivering on what it says it's going to deliver, you can almost hold them to the news. Now, the company, if you don't know about them, is in commercial gold production right now at this wholly owned San Francisco gold mine in Mexico. The mine is an open pit heap leach operations, which means it's cheap. The company has forecast production at a rate in excess of 100,000 ounces of gold per year. Do the math. Some great revenue coming in there. Closed yesterday, 214. 345 is their high, $1.74 on the low. Not a surprise they're closer to the lower end of their trading range, given how gold and gold has been beat up over the last few weeks here. But if you look for long-term investment, then you've got to consider, do your due diligence, Timmins Gold, because that kind of production is going to be solid for years to come, and you can bank on it. Synergy Resources, AMEX SYRG, reported their second quarter and 6 months results. This for the period ending February 29th. Net oil and natural gas production for the Q2 increased to 1,091 barrels of oil equivalent per day. That's up from 386 barrels of oil equivalent per day in the second quarter of 2011. So a big jump there. No surprise that's resulted in record net income for the 6-month period, $7.745 million. It's also resulted in second quarter 2012 revenue of $6.2 million. That's up 206% over last year. So some great numbers there. Go take a look. 315 is where they close at. 475 and 220 are the respective high and lows of the 52-week trading range. So the trading somewhere close towards the middle, a little less than the middle range, but again holding its own. Midway Gold, MDW on the venture and MDW on the AMEX. They're reporting $11 million has been budgeted for their Spring Valley, Nevada in 2012. Now, normally we don't report on things like this, but 2 reasons why. First, it's $11 million. That's a massive number. Second, it looks like these numbers are coming out of Barrick Gold, because they did include in this press release a summary of 2011 work at the Spring Valley, Nevada, based upon information provided by Barrick. Barrick is earning into the project. In 2011, they spent $7.6 million. Total expenditures through the end of 2011 were $17.7 million by Barrick, and according to the company, that exceeds the cumulative $16 million expenditures that were required. So when you see a company spending more, that's good news. The company says drilling continues with 2 rigs operating the property to further advance the project. A May 2011 updated resource estimate by Midway reported 2.16 million ounces of gold in the combined measured and indicated categories. They also had an additional inferred resource of 1.97 million ounces of gold. The company closed yesterday at $1.34. This is the other reason I want to talk about. Reason number 3, their 52-week trading range is $1.32. Again, got to do your due diligence, but anytime I see a company putting up these kind of results and trading this close to its 52-week low, you've got to take a look. Loncor Resources, TSX Venture LN, AMEX LON, they're saying they're reporting further, quote from the company, high-grade intersections at their Macapala prospect in the DRC, that's in the Congo, which includes 4.28 meters grading 32.64 grams per ton. They got more results there for you to check out. President CEO Peter Cali said, drilling with 4 rigs continues to determine the depth extent of the mineralization where it remains open. Anytime you have 4 rigs, four drill rigs, the company is definitely taking this seriously. $1.20 is where it closed. 337, it's a 52-week high. Look at that number, $1.02 on the low. So they're right pretty much at just off their 52-week low. A lot of good companies. I believe that the juniors are going to come back. You got to be patient and you got to find the good value, but that could be an example. TomaGold Corporation, LOT, on the venture, they announced that they hit, again, their own words here, high-grade intersection, 237.6 grams per ton, over 5.7 meters. This is from their Monster Lake project in Quebec. That's a massive number. You have to go take a look at that. David Grondin, President CEO, said this is a major discovery in terms of both grade and continuity. The intersection has strong exploration potential as it's open along strike and depth. Last at 35, 52-week high, 39 cents. So they're almost there. The low, they're way off that 15 cents. Got to have a bunch of happy shareholders there. Majescor Resources, TSX Venture, MJX, saying that they confirmed 154 grams ton of silver. That's about 4.5 ounces per ton, over 12 meters. This is from their copper gold prospect in northern Haiti. The company says they confirmed final silver assay results for a high-grade intercept. In addition to that number, the headline number, that includes 869 grams per ton and 0.61% copper over 1.5 meters. Also, 301 grams per ton of silver and 0.28% copper over 1.5 meters. Pretty big numbers there. Yesterday closed 16.5 cents, 33 on the high, 10 cents on the low. Market cap just $12 million. Worth taking a look at. And finally, Silver Bull Resources, SVB. It's SVB on the big board TSX, SVBL on the AMEX. They announced that they intersected 8.5 meters of massive sulfide grading, about 17% zinc, 5.5% lead, 57.3 grams per ton of silver in a previously undrilled area, 500 meters to the north of their shallow silver zone. This is on their project in Mexico. Go take a look at those numbers. They closed yesterday 55 cents, 44.5 is their low, $1.19 is their 52-week high. So again, you have some potential great value there. Do your own due diligence. That's a wrap. As always, quality over quantity. If you look for more great resource companies, you watch this on Global Investor. Look below me or to the left of me to see the companies we've covered over the past few days. Otherwise, if you're not already there, get to the front page of AGORACOM, watch the show, take a look at the best headlines to my right, and get into our marketplace to discover your next great small cap stock. That's a wrap. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow.